Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com here for NTMarkets.com with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, what I've got here is a daily chart of the S&P June futures. We just rolled over into the new contract. It's going to be the front month contract starting today. So I want to get you guys familiar with the chart on this one. And I'll be going back and forth between this and the continuation chart. But in my room today, I'll be quoting June. So we're trading 1841.75, and just as a reference, it's about 7 handles from where the March has traded. So there's about a 7-handle spread, at least as was when I checked it last night. So the key here now, with the bears having the day that they had, and they had an excellent day. They closed it below the middle band, but they have to stay away from what happened to them so many times in 2013, which was to win middle band, and then the following day or the day after at the latest, give up a big rally where the bulls take back the middle band, and then basically what you see is the next leg up. So I said on Twitter last night, and I firmly believe this now, if you're a bear, today is your most important day, more important than yesterday. Okay, you've basically done a 5-day pullback from the highs. So we're into day 6 of this pullback. It hasn't felt like it because it's been so two-sided and choppy. But, you know, once you zoom out, and it's always easier when you zoom out 5 days later, of course, what we've had is a 5-day pullback in the market. It's been choppy and ugly, but it's a 5-day pullback from the highs. The 5-day pullback from the highs has now breached the middle band. So we just have to keep this really, really simple. If middle band goes resistance, then it's lower band. If the bulls get middle band back in the next 1 to 2 sessions, we go to new highs. And the way I'm thinking about this is, you know, if you're playing the percentages, if you're playing the trend, if you're expecting what has been happening in the market, then you start to look for a bounce in here. You look for the bulls to take the middle band back and run with it. Now, if Ukraine remains a problem from a headline perspective, that's going to be much more difficult. I really think that weighed on the market yesterday. If it continues to weigh on the market, then you know it's going to be an issue. That said, absent that, you really start to look for some kind of a bounce in here. And the key on the bounce is it may trade over the middle band, but it really can't close over the middle band. If that happens, then you know the bears start to get anxiety, and they start to get squeezed out, and they figure, well, we're just right back to business as usual, the way it's been through this entire uptrend. So today's a big day. So on the June chart, I would be watching 46.5, and if you're still in March, and I still have some stuff in March, that equates to 53.40. So 46.53 are the middle bands today. And as we get out here on the continuation chart, you can see that yesterday we broke through middle band and we broke through this retracement area. So that was the first little oval I drew earlier this week about a potential landing area. If we continue to go down, then we start to look at this cluster in here. And that cluster comes in at about 28 to 30. That would take a real push by the bears, but considering the Ukraine news and considering what's going on, it's not out of the question at all. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But like I said, look, just remember, if you remember nothing else from this webcast, remember this. Today is a more important day for the bears than yesterday. They must follow through. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Have an amazing weekend. I'll be back Monday morning with another webcast. Check us out on Twitter. Check out the website. Come check out the chat room. And I'll see you guys Monday morning. Trade them well.